What's up all you villains, welcome back to part 19 of our Pokemon Team Rocket Edition walkthrough. And in today's video we're challenging the Elite Four. It's gonna be a big one. I've been doing a ton of training. I'm gonna show you guys the training I've been doing. I've been battling this guy. He boosts our experience and I've been leveling up my Pokemon. I've probably battled this guy about 50 times or 100 times. I'm not even exaggerating. It's taken forever, but I wanted to get most of my team over level 65 and hopefully we're ready for the Pokemon League. I'm not sure if we are going to be strong enough, but I've been doing everything that I can, training up the team, teaching them new TMs, equipping them with different hold items. So I think we're pretty close. I've added a new Pokemon or two to the team. I'm going to show you guys everyone that I have, and also try evolve some Pokemon now. So we're going to throw everything we can at it. I'm super excited. I did show you guys all these items that you can buy once you've unlocked this training room. And here we're just going to buy a couple more link stones as we're going to use them to evolve some of our Pokemon now. But I do recommend you buy some of the TMs, also all these evolution stones. And PP Max is also very helpful. I am going to use some PP items to increase some of my attacks so I can use them more in battle. That is a major issue with the Elite Four. You always run out of attacks because your strongest ones, you normally only have like 5 or 10 attacks, but in the Elite Four you're battling 50 Pokemon. So we're going to try and increase some of our stronger attacks as well. And here's a quick look at our team. We got Rhydon, Dragonite, Ninetales, level 68, Alakazam, level 65, Seadra, our newest addition, level 58, and Blastoise, level 65. And our Rhydon and Dragonite are both level 70. Our Ninetales is 68, like I said. So our team's pretty strong. We still got to make our way through Victory Road Cave, so I'm sure we'll get a bit more training in there and be able to level them up a little bit. But now we're going to quickly go through this area where we battled all the officers. And before we made it to the cave, we battled Andra, and then Boss Giovanni called us in the previous one. So if you haven't watched the previous video, go and check it out. But now we're going to just walk through Victory Road Cave. I am going to skip through a lot of the battles. I'm going to just try fly through this just so we can make it to the Pokemon League. I will come back and battle a lot of the trainers that I do miss in off camera so that we're not wasting too much time. But yeah, there are also a ton of cool items to pick up here, so take your time, do some exploring. Here we did find some leftovers, which is a useful hold item. And yes, there's even a tag team battle there. Like I said, I am going to come and battle everyone off camera, but now we've made it out the cave to Route 23, and that looks like we've made it to the Pokemon League. So there we have it. We're going to chat to everyone in here, stock up on some items. We definitely might need some more revives, some potions, as well as ethers to restore some of our attacks. So here we're just going to heal up everyone, make sure we're stocked up with revives and things, and hopefully evolve our Pokemon now so that they're ready for this grueling lineup of battles. Okay, here we did buy 4 link stones. The first one we're going to use on is Rhydon. We're going to evolve our Rhydon into Rhyperior, which is super awesome. Let's see. Booyah! There we have it. Rhydon has evolved. So I wasn't sure if we could actually get Rhyperior in the game, but I'm super happy that we can. And I'm probably going to equip it with that Assault Vest. And we're going to use another link stone to evolve our Seadra. Seadra is just a water type, but now we have evolved it into Kingdra, which is a water and dragon type. So these two evolutions are just going to give us a little bit more of an edge against the Elite Four. Hopefully it's enough to take them all down. People have said it's super tough, so we're going to see what we can do. And like I said, here are some PP ups that I'm going to use just to increase some of our attacks that are super strong, that are going to run out quickly. So for our Ralperia, we're going to increase his stone edge and earthquake attacks because those are super strong. They usually one-shot a lot of Pokemon, but they're very low in usage. And we're going to do the same with Ninetales and its Flame Burst, because Ninetales is my fastest Pokemon, so it attacks first, and that Flame Burst attack usually does a lot of damage, but also it's very low usage, so we're just going to increase our odds. But now we're going to get to it. Let's start Pokemon League, and the first Elite Four member is the Ice type Elite Four member, Lorelei. Let's get right into it and see how it goes. Her first Pokemon is a Dugong, level 54, which I'm surprised. I thought her Pokemon would be at a higher level. My Rhyperior one-shots Dugong, and we almost knock out Cloyster in our first attack, but we are not strong against water attacks, so our Rhyperior gets knocked out. We then send out our Kingdra. We're going to give Kingdra a go. Kingdra knocks out Cloyster, and the next Pokemon Lorelei sends out is Jinx, level 56, so it's also an Ice and Psychic type. And our Kingdra has knocked it out with 2 Dragon Pulses. It looks like all our training has paid off. A lot of our Pokemon are leveled up a lot higher than Lorelei's. The next Pokemon she sends out is Pillow-Swine, level 55. It takes out my Kingdra, but now we're going to send out Ninetales. Ninetales should be our secret weapon in this battle. Ice-type Pokemon are weak against fire types, but now they send out a Slowbro, which is a water type as well, so whatever type we try send out as an advantage, they are trying to counter it. But our Ninetales still knocks out Slowbro, and hopefully Ninetales can knock out the final Pokemon. But the last Pokemon is Lapras, the legendary or pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Lapras, level 56. It is Lorelei's strongest Pokemon on her team, and Lapras is an amazing Pokemon. We are at a disadvantage here being a fire type. Lapras is a water type, but it does no ice attacks. So our fire type Ninetales is gone out the way. And now we're going to send out Alakazam, which is level 65. Hopefully our psychic attack causes some serious damage. And before Ninetales got knocked out, we did confuse Lapras, so hopefully that gives us a bit of an edge as well. And Alakazam knocks out Lorelei, so that's our first Elite Four member down. Super stoked. That wasn't crazy tough, but it is only the first Elite Four member. And I have healed and revived all my Pokemon off camera before taking on the next Elite Four member, which is Bruno. So take time to heal your Pokemon before each battle. I just didn't want to waste time for you guys watching. And Bruno is known as the ground steel type Elite Four member, or the fighting type. The first Pokemon he sent out was Steelix, but our Rhyperior knocked it out with ease. And the next Pokemon he sent out is Poliwrath, which we also one-shotted. This is what I mean with Earthquake being so strong. That's why I wanted to increase its usage. And the next Pokemon he sent out is Hitmonlee, and we also one-shotted that. So Rhyperior has knocked out 3 of Bruno's Pokemon already. And the next Pokemon he sent out is Machamp, level 58. So their Pokemon are getting higher in level. Machamp did take out my Rhyperior. But now Kingdra has finished it off. Rhyperior has definitely been the VIP of this specific battle. And hopefully Kingdra can cause a bit of damage here. The next Pokemon they send out is Hitmonchan, which has a Drain Punch attack, and that's just super effective against my Kingdra. Unfortunately, we couldn't knock it out. But we're going to send out Alakazam to finish it off. As you guys know, Alakazam is a Psychic type Pokemon, and it's super effective against fighting types, which Bruno is. And his final Pokemon is a Hitmontop, which we one-shot. So Bruno was super easy, even easier than Lorelei. So 2 down, 2 more to go. We're going to heal up our Pokemon again and make sure that they're fully restored. And now it looks like we're challenging Agatha, the Ghost type Elite Four member. She is known for having Gengar as her main Pokemon. So we're going to see how we manage with this. And yes, her first Pokemon is a level 57 Gengar. My Rhyperior is out, but I'm not sure how helpful Rhyperior will be in this battle. Gengar put my Rhyperior to sleep, and it's just not waking up. My Rhyperior got knocked out, which is sad to see. But we're going to send out Kingdra now. Hopefully Kingdra can do a better job. And hopefully we won't get put to sleep. Oh no, Gengar also uses Hypnosis. This is going to be a tough battle. Hopefully our Kingdra will wake up now before we get knocked out. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Kingdra is out the way. Okay, it's time for our secret weapon. We need Ninetales. Ninetales is probably going to attack first and cause a lot of damage with its fire attack. But of course, they've sent out Marowak, which is now a ghost and ground type, so our fire attacks aren't going to be as effective. And it one-shotted our Ninetales, so this is not good news. We might have to revive Ninetales once we've got Marowak out the way. Our Blastoise has got super effective water type attacks, so hopefully we can knock out Marowak. Our Quick Claw allows us to attack first, and Marowak is down. Marowak was level 59, so the Elite Four members' Pokemon are getting stronger and stronger as we go through them. The next Pokemon they send out is Mischievous, level 56. And I'm going to send out my Alakazam now to try do some effective psychic attacks. Okay, Alakazam knocks out Mischievous. And the next Pokemon they send out is Arbok, which is surprising. We one-shot Arbok. And there's only 2 Pokemon left. She sends out another Gengar, but this one is level 60, so even stronger. This is not good. We only got Dragonite left. My Dragonite is level 70. But hopefully this Gengar won't put us to sleep. We're going to try use our Thunder attack, and hopefully it's super strong. And yes, critical hit. We knock out Gengar. That's what we needed. And it's down to Agatha's final Pokemon, which is Crobat. Do we have what it takes? Hopefully we can knock it out. Our Dragonite gets poisoned, but we hit it with a Thunder and one-shot it. That was the toughest battle yet. We survived with 1 Pokemon left, and we had half HP and poisoned, so that was really tough. We're definitely going to heal up my whole team now, use a bunch of revives. Yeah, heal everyone, make sure their attacks are restored. And now it's going to be Lance. Lance is going to be the final Elite Four member, and we know he is the Dragon type Elite Four member. So I'm super worried what Pokemon he's going to have. Probably Gyarados, probably Dragonite. And I'm not sure what level they're going to be, but probably around level 60. So the first Pokemon he sends out is Gyarados, level 58. Gyarados is probably one of my favorite dragon type Pokemon. Absolutely love it. And Gyarados knocks out my Rhyperior. Rhyperior did do a ton of damage, but it's just at a disadvantage when it comes to water type attacks. My Kingdra finishes off Gyarados, And they also send out a Kingdra. So it's Kingdra versus Kingdra. Luckily, we attack first and one-shot it. Dragon type moves are effective against dragon types. So if my Kingdra can attack first, we should be putting in quite a bit of damage. But Dragonite knocks us out with one shot. Their Dragonite is level 62. So I'm going to send out my Dragonite, which is now level 70. We one-shot their Dragonite, and Lance sends out Dragonair. So it looks like we might have got Lance's strongest Pokemon out the way. I think his Dragonite was his strongest, being level 62. And he sends out Aerodactyl now, which is level 60. But my Outrage attack is just super strong. We're just one-shotting everything. But it has left us confused now. And Lance's final Pokemon is Charizard, which is surprising. I thought Charizard was a fire type, but I suppose a lot of people consider it a dragon type, even though it's not. And even though we're confused, my Dragonite causes a lot of damage. We are able to attack, and we're going to recharge our Hyper Beam, but unfortunately we get knocked out. We still got 3 Pokemon left though, so it's time for Blastoise. What better Pokemon to finish this off with? The starter Pokemon Charizard versus the starter Pokemon Blastoise, and we defeat him. Lance is out the way. All 4 of the Elite Four members have been defeated. Lance and Agatha were definitely the 2 toughest of the 4. And now we've encountered Andra. So it looks like she also defeated the Elite Four members. And now Trainer Blue looks like he's battling Red. So Blue must have also defeated the Elite Four. But he lost. It looks like Blue lost against Red. I can't believe it. Red is unstoppable. I remember the first time we battled him earlier on the game, he completely destroyed us. So I hope we can re-battle him now. But now we're going to find out a little bit more about the story. The plot always thickens. So it looks like Professor Oak was super tough on Trainer Blue, and Trainer Blue is completely distraught. He can't believe that he lost, and also that his grandfather Professor Oak was so hard on him. And Oak has taken Trainer Red to go register as the new Pokemon League champion. Andra pops up and she tries to calm down Blue and tell him how strong he has become, and that he should be proud of himself, and trying to make him feel a bit better. And we also try and chat to Blue and let him know to not give up, and he's still got to carry on. And now a whole bunch of police officers randomly burst in, and it looks like they're here to try arrest us. Maybe they've found out that we're actually really Rocket members and we shouldn't be here. And more police are coming. We're just getting completely surrounded. A whole bunch of police officers. So I'm not sure if we're actually gonna get to challenge Trainer Red or not. But it looks like Andra and Blue are willing to battle all the officers. Andra said even if there's 20 or 50 officers, she'll defeat all of them. But now Andra, she's trying to block the police officers from getting to us. Andra said she's going to hold them off and that we should continue through. So what a legend. Andra is risking herself to try buy us some time, and she's going to battle all the police officers. I have no doubt Andra's going to beat them all. And now we encounter Trainer Red registering his team and Professor Oak. And now we actually found out something super crazy, that Trainer Red is actually like an experiment. Professor Oak has designed Trainer Red. He's like a robot, like a battling robot. And he actually designed Trainer Red to become the best trainer and to battle everyone. And that's why he hasn't actually spoken throughout the game. Whenever we encountered him, he doesn't say anything. He just defeats us and walks away. So now we actually find out that he's a robot. How crazy is that? And that Professor Oak is actually behind his creation. I had no idea. This completely is blowing my mind right now. So Professor Oak has designed Trainer Red to actually defeat everyone and become the Pokemon champion. And it makes sense. Professor Oak knows everything about Pokemon. He knows all type advantages. He would know how to create the ultimate trainer to defeat everyone, including Lance and Blue. So now, it looks like we're going to battle him. Let's see what Trainer Red's got. We're definitely not going to lose to this controlled robot trainer kind of guy. I don't know what's going on, but it's blowing my mind right now. And I thought our Hyperia would have had an advantage against Pikachu, but Pikachu one-shotted us. And Trainer Red's Pikachu is at level 67, which is super high. So I thought my team being around level 65 was high enough. But I do recommend maybe having a lot of your Pokemon closer to level 70. Okay, but next up we send Alakazam, and they swap out and bring Espeon in, which is an awesome psychic type Pokemon. We do use Dig to try and avoid Espeon's attack. Espeon is one of my favorite evolutions as well. I feel it's super underrated. Everyone loves Umbreon so much, but Espeon is probably my next favorite, as well as Glaceon. Let me know in the comments below which evolution is your favorite. And Espeon knocks out our Alakazam, but we send out Ninetales to finish off the job. And luckily, our Ninetales has super fast speed. But Trainer Red uses a full restore, so as we think we're doing well, they heal up their Pokemon. And now Trainer Red withdrew Espeon, which is strange, and sent out Snorlax, which is level 64. And Snorlax is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love that Snorlax just eats and sleeps. It's pretty much what I enjoy doing too. But Ninetales gets knocked out, and we send out our big dog Dragonite. Dragonite is currently level 71, so it is the highest level Pokemon on our team. And I'm hoping Dragonite will at least be able to take out 2 or hopefully 3 of Trainer Red's Pokemon. That will definitely put us in good stead. And the next Pokemon Trainer Red sends out is Lapras at level 66. And it one-shots my Dragonite, which is very bad news. I only got 2 Pokemon left. I'm going to send out my Blastoise. Being a water type, hopefully Lapras's attacks won't be too effective. And we try hit it with a Skull Bash. Hopefully it's enough to knock it out. And we cause a bit of damage, but nowhere near enough to knock it out. So we definitely are in trouble. We're going to have to use a couple revives now. I think we're going to have to try revive our Dragonite. Maybe try revive Ninetales as well. Trainer Red is super tough. We're really struggling here. And luckily my Blastoise survives, and we've got enough time to restore 2 of our Pokemon. So I've gone with Alakazam as well. And let's see if Alakazam can get an attack in. Yes, we use Psychic. Causes a bit of damage, but again we get knocked out. This Lapras is super strong. Okay, we're going to send out Dragonite again. Hopefully we can attack first. And yes, it's just enough. We knock out Lapras. So that's good news. And the next Pokemon Trainer Red sends out is Machamp, level 65. Super strong fighting type Pokemon. Our Dragonite causes some heavy damage. And it gets knocked out with Stone Edge, so that's not good. We only got Kingdra left. Let's see if Kingdra's gonna have what it takes to finish off the team. Kingdra knocks out Machamp, and Trainer Red sends out Espeon again. It's already weak, so Kingdra knocks it out. And it's down to both of our final Pokemon. It's level 67 Charizard in Trainer Red's corner and level 61 Kingdra in our corner. And we knock out Charizard with our water attack. We defeat Trainer Red. Professor Oak cannot believe that we defeated his trainer battling experiment. He doesn't understand how it can be possible. He created the ultimate strongest robo trainer and we defeated them. So it looks like we might actually be the Pokemon League champion now that we've gotten Trainer Red out the way. And I can't believe that Professor Oak is behind all of this. He was supposed to always be the good guy, and he's been doing some weird stuff creating this robot trainer. Well, now it looks like we've stopped Professor Oak's plans, and Lance has also popped out now. He's also getting involved. So it looks like things have gone according to plan. I can't believe how tough Trainer Red was. He was super tough. That was definitely the hardest battle we've had in the game. So before taking on the Pokemon League, I do recommend you get most of your Pokemon to level 70. Otherwise, you might really struggle. And it looks like there's some secret door here that Lance has gone through. And Lance says he's still got legendary Pokemon and he's got a whole different team of Pokemon that he's going to use to battle us now. And what? We've already battled Lance. We already defeated him. We already defeated Trainer Red. But now Lance has got a secret backup team with legendary Pokemon. I don't understand what's going on. This is getting crazier and crazier. And I haven't even had time to heal my Pokemon. Hopefully our Pokemon get healed. Okay, yes, it looks like our Pokemon are healed, luckily. But what is going on? We're battling Lance again? This is unbelievable. Okay, now let's see Lance's second team. He sends out a level 67 Dragonite, which has been the highest level Pokemon we've battled against. It knocks out my Rhyperior, but our Kingdra finishes it off. Our Kingdra gains a level. It's currently level 62. And Lance sends out another Dragonite, but even stronger, level 68 now. It one-shots our Kingdra. Man, this is not looking good. This is going to be tough. We're going to send out our Dragonite, level 71. And I'm going to go with our Outrage attack. It's super strong. It normally hits 2 or 3 times before we get confused. And Lance sends out the legendary Suicune. Oh my goodness. I think he's got all 3 legendary dogs. We knock out Suicune luckily with our Outrage attack, but we do get confused. And now Lance is going to send out another Dragonite. This is completely crazy. Okay, we're going to swap out Blastoise because I want to heal our Dragonite. If we can heal our Dragonite and use Outrage again, and hopefully one-shot a couple of Lance's Pokemon, we might stand a chance of winning this. So we're going to heal up our Dragonite. Luckily, Blastoise withstands an attack. And we're going to try a revive Kingdra as well. Its dragon attacks might come in useful if it's able to attack first. Blastoise gets knocked out, but we're going to send out our Dragonite again. And we use Outrage straight away. It's not enough to knock out Dragonite. And I thought we were going to knock it out on our second attack, but this Dragonite got extreme speed. It attacked before we could. Man, this is tough. But we send out Kingdra. Kingdra finishes off the job. And now there's only 2 Pokemon left. And I think they're both the legendary dogs. He sends out Raikou, the electric legendary Pokemon. And it one-shots my Kingdra. I tried to revive Rhyperior as I think its ground attacks might be pretty helpful. But I also want to try revive our Dragonite again because its Outrage attack is just so strong. Raikou one-shots my Rhyperior. Things are not looking good. And I'm sure he's still got Entei that we have to battle, so we're going to need like a strong water attack or something for Entei. I send out Alakazam, we heal up our Dragonite. Luckily, Raikou attack misses, and we are able to try heal and revive another Pokemon. So I do want to try revive Ninetales and maybe Blastoise if we can. And Lance uses a full restore. Can you believe it? That's the last thing we need. But we revive Kingdra as well. We're going to need a water attack for Entei if we can get through Raikou. Raikou has been super tough, though we're really struggling here. We're going to send out Dragonite again. Hopefully Dragonite can do some real damage. We hit it with an Outrage, and hopefully we can attack first again. Raikou they use another full restore on Raikou, so he's healed up Raikou twice. Raikou is definitely Lance's strongest Pokemon. And he's used a third full restore. We just can't get this Raikou out the way. And we've become confused from our Outrage. But we're going to continue. We're going to try use Outrage again. And Lance uses a full restore for the 4th time. I can't believe it. How many full restores does he have? Raikou one-shots our Dragonite. But honestly, Dragonite should have knocked out Raikou there. If it wasn't for all the full restores, we would have knocked him out easily. We've sent out Ninetales to attack first. We knock out Raikou finally. What a nightmare of a Pokemon. And the last Pokemon is the legendary beast Entei, level 69. So I'm gonna try confuse it with our Ninetales, and then try swap out and get Kingdra in the battle, because Kingdra does have a water attack. But I'm also going to try revive my Dragonite just as a backup. And luckily our confusion has caused Entei to hurt itself twice in a row. So this is the break we need. We're going to revive 3 of our Pokemon just to be extra cautious. And Entei knocks out our Ninetales with a fire attack, which is incredible. Fire attacks are normally not effective, but it just one-shotted my Ninetales. And now we've sent out Kingdra. Hopefully Kingdra can get an attack in. Entei uses extreme speed and hits us, but we survive. Our water attack brine is super effective. We hit it with 2 brines and we knock out Entei. We defeated Lance and his crazy strong legendary Pokemon team, which I had absolutely no idea about. So wow, we have completed so many crazy battles. Not only did we defeat the Elite Four, but we also defeated Trainer Red in this video, which was super tough. And not only did we defeat Trainer Red, we defeated Lance and his secret legendary team of Pokemon with like 3 Dragonites and 3 legendary beasts, Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. So wow, incredible battles. But Giovanni comes and he can't believe that we have defeated everyone. He's so proud of us. And finally, our team has been entered into the Hall of Fame, and we are the next Pokemon champion. Here's our team: Kingdra, Rhyperior, Ninetales, Dragonite, Alakazam, and Blastoise. An incredible team. This has been absolutely jam-packed. Can't believe we had so many crazy battles, but it was so much fun. This is not the end of the story. There's still tons more to come in this game, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching.